Lovely sponsor, Beaver County Auto. They'll make a Beaver believer out of you. That guy, Anthony Jaskulski. I'm Dan Kingerski here on Pittsburgh Sports Live. Let's make some big game bets.
Yeah, big game bets.
Yeah,
big game, right.
I
because
would
you
never
can't
say
right.
soup
Soup?
or bowl. I would never say it.
You would never say soup or bowl.
Right.
Because you can't. Because, did you see Planet Hollywood's trying to sue over this? They wanted to use it. They're tired of using all the time. This is Las Vegas, and they're tired of saying big game. Big game. That's what they have to call it. Big game.
Yeah, you have to call it the big. Like everyone knows it's not soup or bowl.
This is nonsense.
Nonsense.
Absolute frivolous nonsense. What we're doing here.
Maybe even 10 or 20 years ago. But look, it's just lexicon.
Yeah.
It's the damn. It's the whole country.
Yeah.
You can't own something that we all kind of own.
Yeah, you can't trademark super. What? Am I allowed to say it? Did I get it?
I think so.
Did CBS edit me?
I don't know. I don't see a team of lawyers.
Do you know what? Do you know what else CBS said they're going to do?
No.
They are not going to talk about gambling through the whole broadcast. They said they are putting their foot down. This is a staunch rule they're sticking by. Yep. No gambling talk.
Yeah, so as now gambling is now legal in how many states, and more states are coming.
Close to 23.
Now we draw the line.
Now we draw the line.
Yeah.
Because we're not getting our piece of the pie. That's all it is. Integrity fee means how much do I get?
Yes.
That's all that means. Mark Emmert's doing the same thing with the NCAA right now.
Yeah, I am so tired of people whose morality changes based upon how much money they get from choosing one way or the other.
I mean, I got into a Twitter fight with Alec Trebek, of all people, over the integrity of sports.
I need to see this.
Yes, it was intense, actually. Did you hear about that circus fire?
No.
It was intense. But for realsies, it was like this this whole thing where Alex Trebek seems to be on the Orrin Hatch. Well, I don't know if you call it a bandwagon. I call it a covered wheel, or a covered wagon with two oxen carrying it, because it's so antiquated.
Come on, Trebek is Canadian. He should be freewheeling and live and let live.
The talk is so antiquated, but of course, guys like Orrin Hatch and I don't want sports gambling in my world.
That's more like Strom Thurmond and Jesse Helms of like the '90s.
You think it was?
Yeah, it was a little.
I want to live, Clarence. Like
wait
that.
for To Kill a Mockingbird come out in a white suit. Now I see here.
Yeah. Well, that's just Foghorn Leghorn. But anyway, the argument, what I say here, the argument here was that sports gambling is
well, let's get to
going
the gambling.
To be,
we've got just a
you could have just cut me off.
Kind of, yeah.
Did you just Oscars me?
Oh, I'm playing you off.
Play me off.
Playing you off.
Fine. Okay, let's get to what I'm useful. Oh, by the way, we killed it last week.
Did
2
we?
weeks ago. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. But when YouTube actually let us air the show,
you
did very well.
All 2 or 3 of you viewers
because
got
they kept it up like 12 hours overnight.
Yeah.
And then early in the morning, yanked it down. We have no idea why. No message from YouTube.
It was the bookies. They banded together and said this man needs to be stabbed.
Stabbed?
Stabbed.
All right, first player to score. Todd Gurley, Tyler Higbee.
That's what I did. So we're gonna. These are prop bets, obviously. This is what everybody loves about the Super Bowl. This is the most
people
fun
know what a prop
thing
bet.
to do.
If they're watching, they know what a prop bet is.
Right, prop bet. You name what it is.
Everyone knows what a prop bet is.
Yeah, everybody knows what a prop bet is.
If you're watching The Gambling Man, you know what a prop bet is.
You have to.
So who scores first? You like these two?
I gotta like these two. I like Todd Gurley to get in there now. He's third on the list at plus. It's 6-1. Tyler Higbee. I mean, it's worth it. Why not? Right? I feel like the Rams are going to score first here. Obviously, that's where I'm groping towards here. But I think that
you're groping towards.
Yeah. I'm grabbing for it. But I think Higbee is I think that's pretty good at 20-1 for a tight end. Why not?
Take
take
$10 on Higbee. Why not?
A little third and goal action from the 5, but boom, right there.
Look, what we know about Bill Belichick, he makes his opponents one-dimensional. And so he's going to take away the running game.
Okay.
Which leaves Goff.
Okay.
And probably a tight end to stay in the block and then slip away. So it's actually a decent bet.
I think play action is going to be something that's prevalent in this game.
Especially early.
From the Rams. Absolutely.
Especially first score.
Yes, I think so. And I think McVay is a...
Look at that. I know some footballs.
You know footballs?
I know footballs.
Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you.
I think McVay is a mighty fine offensive whiz. And
Okay.
I think Belichick has the defense. It's going to be a fun game.
Well, you know what? Speaking of McVay here,
McVay.
let me see. Did I didn't copy this one down. It's actually one of the prop bets.
It was?
Yes, number of times the broadcast mentions his age.
Yes.
Plus or minus 1.5.
Yeah, it's over under 1.5
Okay.
times.
Taking the over or taking the under on that?
Over. Because he's the youngest coach to be in the Super Bowl right now, so it's going to be mentioned. It's going to be there.
Now, who Romo and Jim Nance are the...
Romo and
Okay. Jim Nance is really good. Jim Nance is a bit repetitive.
Yes, he is.
He'll reset you every quarter with the same joke. He's kind of like Grandpa. You've heard the stories, and you're going to hear him again.
Yeah, I'm sure. I would like to see one. Oh, we're gonna do real and fake prop bets. You know what? One of them is great. It's not a real one, but it would be great. How many times he references the Masters? At least 2 times.
So you're taking the over on McVay.
Yes,
I think I am too.
Yeah.
All right, let's get to second prop bet here. Let's get into the goofy stuff.
Yeah, the goofy stuff.
Heads
Coin
or
toss.
tails?
Okay, so we have I have stats.
You have
I have
stats.
stats on the coin toss. Okay, now here's how it's gone down since.
And yet I let you into the building.
Here's how it's gone down since. Well, you're. Hey, I mean, I'm here. I'm here to stay. I'm planting my flag. Super Bowl 32 since. Okay, here's how it's gone. Tails 4 times in a row.
Okay.
Heads once, but let's skip that because the next 4 go to tails. Okay. Then the next 4, the next Super Bowls, go to 5 heads. And then the next 4 go to 4 tails. You see the streak here?
When do the DuckTales come in?
Do you see the streak here? That's terrible. That's horrible. I'm rattling off important information and you're referencing DuckTales.
You're talking about a coin toss.
But these things seem to be sticky. Much like the game of Baccarat.
Much like the banner behind us.
Much like the game of Baccarat, you're going to want to ride the trend. Yeah, and it is clearly not a chop pot. Do you know what that reference means, chop pot?
Not a clue.
Okay, when you're playing Baccarat, and there's very few...
I'm not James Bond. I've never played.
Oh, come on. Now that's a terrible stereotype. That's like saying everybody that plays Baccarat is Asian, because most are. Us English-speaking folk, we don't play Baccarat that much. You know why?
Why?
Because Americans like to live by the seat of their pants. I hate that expression, but it's true. We like to take too many risks. That's why we're at the roulette table. That's why we're at blackjack. Yeah, we don't care about good odds. Best odds in the house, Baccarat.
I have no idea how to play the game.
Chop pot means it would go back and forth. Heads, tails, heads, tails, heads, tails.
Okay.
This
is not a chop pot.
We have the other thing trending. So we had 4 tails in a row, and then we went to Philadelphia and New England last year, which flipped over to heads. That means heads is going to happen 3 more years in a row.
Okay.
Oh, a presidential term, if you will. 4 years of heads. That's not what he said. Okay. So, there you go.
Next
Play
prop
heads.
bet. Which commercial airs first? Mercedes or Hyundai? You like Mercedes?
I like Mercedes. I feel like they're going to jump in there first. Why not?
Because Hyundai just blankets the airwaves.
They do. They corner the market. But you know what? It's not a Hyundai Wait, what is it? Hyundai What's that annoying commercial?
Not a clue.
Holiday. Hyundai. I don't know how they do it. Anyways, that nonsense is going to come after Mercedes-Benz.
All right.
Benz is going to be jumping up in there. I like that. Plus
the last couple of years, commercials have really gone downhill because everyone's afraid to laugh. Like, even the Cheetos or the Doritos commercial, where the baby comes flying out of the womb, had, like, political overtones with NARAL and pro-life. Like, just go away.
Yeah.
Like,
very Gillette of them.
Don't get me started.
You know what? I always flip over to the Puppy Bowl during the commercials.
Is Beth Stern hosting that again this year?
Actually, she does the Kitten Bowl.
She used to do the Puppy Bowl.
No, she does the Kitten Bowl.
The Kitten Bowl.
There's big difference between the two. The dichotomy between Kitten Bowl and Puppy Bowl is huge.
I would understand, yeah.
Yeah. And then there's a Fish Bowl. I don't remember what channel it's on, but it's literally just fish swimming.
Really?
That's it.
No, you're not joking.
I'm not joking. This is no joke. This is for realsies. This is for realsies as it gets.
And this is why YouTube is exploding.
Boom.
Yeah.
Because of a fishbowl.
Because I can put on anything I want on YouTube.
Well, if you ever notice during Christmas time, there's something called Yule Log.
Yes.
And all it is just a log.
Oh my God.
The entire time.
That is like the old lady channel.
Yeah.
They might as well advertise Ben Gay and stockings.
I'll tell you what, crazy thing to do. Well, I'm not going to get into it. Recreational drug use and watching Yule Log. It's very entertaining. Ooh.
Again,
stop it.
I'm not touching that prop bet
Please
whatsoever.
don't touch that top.
All right, so you're taking Mercedes.
Drop
I'm going to hold you to some of these.
We're going to hold me to all of these. I'm
okay.
accountable.
All right, next one up. Speaking of offending people.
Oh, hey, nobody does it better than you.
Donald Trump.
Yeah.
Tweets during the Super Bowl 6.
Yes.
Now this is a simple one. If New England is winning and Tom Brady looks great, Trump is going on a tweet storm that will make this little snow and ice storm look like nothing.
You think?
I know so. He's had a little bit of a rough week. Roger Stone gets indicted.
Roger Stone, I'm not a crook pardon.
I'm not getting involved in politics. This is great theater.
I just can't.
Trump is going to go off.
Yeah.
If Brady is looking good and Brady's about to win, so if the Patriots are winning, take the over.
Interesting. That's an interesting theory.
He's a front runner. If Brady's getting his ass handed to him, Trump is going to be absolutely stone cold silent. He'll send one tweet at the end. Hey, my friend Tom Brady, congrats on making it to 9 Super Bowls. He'll send that one at the end.
Okay.
But if, yeah.
I think there's going to be 2 tweets about the Super Bowl total. Well, it doesn't see it, so it's total Donald Trump tweets. So he could be ripping Hillary Clinton.
God help us if the Patriots have a goal line stand. Here comes 4 wall tweets.
God help us if Kim Jong-un has a military parade. He's gonna bang out 4 right there, you know?
Now, is this about the game or just tweets on
everything,
this day?
everything.
So he can tweet about anything on Super Bowl
That's what
Sunday.
I'm saying. So hopefully, everybody keeps hopefully
take the over. Guaranteed.
No, I'm taking under because I feel like everyone's just going to chill out. I feel like Robert Mueller's going to disappear that day. I feel like...
no, the investigation's all but over.
Well, that's what I'm saying, though. There's nothing to talk about. Everything's going to be cool.
Okay.
Laid over, no locker-ups. We'll be all right.
Now, see, okay, now that I know that this is about everything...
Yeah.
Let me explain to you my media training and my media savvy with DJT here. He knows everyone's going to be on Twitter Super Bowl Sunday.
Yeah.
The biggest audience. Do you think he's going to walk away from the biggest audience?
Yeah, maybe you have a point. That's why it's even odds.
Yeah, take the over.
I'm taking the under.
Okay.
I'm telling you, he's going to...
Well, you spanked me on the bet last night, Penguins and Devils.
Ooh, yeah, that's right. You owe me big time on that one.
I owe Anthony 2 burgers and a beer because I... mocked him for taking the Devils.
I didn't even put that on the Twitter. Speaking of which,
no, you didn't. You didn't spank me publicly.
Yeah, I didn't even tweet it. Jeez, it just goes to show you I'm just slipping.
Well, you've won enough other bets. I should know better than to bet against you.
Yes. Never do such a thing. In the long run, you shall lose, just like the casino
Let's
says.
see. Okay, so I'm taking the over, taking the under on Trump.
Yeah.
Double or nothing on the burgers.
No.
I'll upgrade the 2 burgers and a beer to a steak.
I don't like steak. I'm not a steak eater.
What the hell's wrong with you?
I'm not a steak eater. I'm the cheapest date possible because you know what I like over steak?
I'll tell you what.
A Dave's Classic Single at Wendy's. That's what I'll have over a steak.
How about an Italian ristorante? When you put the ristorante after Italian, the spaghetti becomes $20 instead of 10.
Yeah.
Double or nothing on the
you know
Trump.
what? I would...
I'm sure on the Trump one.
I don't want a double. Okay, fine. Yeah, double or nothing. All right, you're on.
All right.
You're on. But I want it to be no, I want to go to Nakama.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to go. I want to do the whole thing.
Do I have to hold your hand?
No, but we can do like the hibachi. You can lie to him and say it's my birthday, and then come over and sing the whole thing. I want the whole thing. I want to wear a hat. I don't even know if they have hats, but I want to wear a hat.
I'll bring
a big hat.
I'll bring you a hat as part of the bet.
Perfect.
All right.
We have to thank you. All right.
What's the next one here? I don't know how we do. We're 15 minutes into this. We're halfway done.
No commercial breaks. We're good.
Now, this one, I think, this is a sucker's bet.
Combined yardage of all touchdowns.
Yes.
Why is it a
I think to
sucker's
take
bet?
the under is a sucker's bet. In every Super Bowl, you know as well as anybody, there's the big play.
Right.
There's the backbreaker. There's the... there's the big highlight.
Yeah, if there's a kickoff return for a touchdown, it's already over. Think about that.
Yeah.
because they're not specifying offense only.
Right.
They're not specifying defense only, so you could have a pick six. Boom, there's 41 yards or something right there.
Okay.
I love the over 87.5. I can't believe that you're getting it at pretty much. I mean, look at the juice. It's minus 115. You can't beat that.
No, I'd definitely take it.
For those that still don't get it, that means you're paying $115 to win 100. That means you return $215 total if you win.
Okay.
Boom.
Next one up. How many plays will Tony Romo call correctly? I mean, that's a high number, 7.5.
Under 7.5, because I don't think he's going to predict 7 plays or 8 plays. I don't think he's going to do that.
No, the great thing about Romo is he's not a shill. No. He's not yet a caricature of himself. That will come.
Yeah, that's true.
Even John Madden became a caricature of John Madden.
Right, that's true. That's true. Well, he became a crass character of John Madden, but yes.
I liked him better as the crass character. Right. Romo is still right now kind of authentic. He's not going to try to call every play.
No, he's still in his Pat Summerall stage.
What does that mean?
Pat Summerall?
Yeah, I know Pat and John, yeah.
Well, because Pat played off of John perfectly by just being that guy that did this. He wants to keep it cool. He doesn't want to get too crazy. He doesn't want to go over his boundaries.
So you're saying, okay.
So yeah, he's trying to keep it cool.
So we both take the Romo under?
Yeah, he's trying to keep everything under the umbrella here. He doesn't want to get too far outside of the box, and then executives start saying, whoa, 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 Tony.
Yeah, that's the worst thing that can happen
here.
here.
Maybe you should go back to playing football.
The worst thing that can happen to him is TV executives, people love when you predict plays.
Right.
Do more of that.
But he's got that raspy voice that people just love to hear when he talks.
He's enjoying it, so we all enjoy it with him.
We're enjoying it.
The minute it becomes forced or fake or part of the act, like even Jim Morrison became kind of a bit of an act when he started falling off the stage, clueless, but he would plan to do it. That's when the doors were over. How's that for a reference tonight?
Jeez, oh man. Well, first off, I referenced before this during our outtake ceremony. I did I referenced the Boomtown Rats, which you did not know who they were.
Not a clue.
Up All Night. How could you not know what that is?
All right, what's the next one here?
Jeez.
I'd like to thank God, my mother, my teammates.
Yeah. Mr. McGillicuddy,
my seventh grade teacher.
My seventh grade teacher, my washer and dryer, everything. I'm so happy. The garage door opened this morning. I'm so thankful it did. The plumber came. My stank went down the toilet.
I forgot my toothbrush. The doorman brought it to me. Yeah, what will the MVP mention first? This is a pretty big odd here.
It was a guess between the UPS man and the city, and I went with city at plus
the UPS man?
Yeah.
Did I miss something? Did they sponsor it now?
No, well, maybe he would just say, thanks for bringing that stuff. The good stuff, whatever he brought.
Not touching that with a 10-foot
Anyway,
ball.
City, plus 850. I mean, why not, right? You're getting such good odds off that. What if he said, because once again, obviously I'm leaning towards the narrative that LA wins. So what if...
You actually think LA is going to win?
Oh, that's a story for from 10 minutes from now. But for reals, with the City, right?
Yeah.
So if LA wins... Hey, we're glad to bring this back to the West Coast, to L.A., where football happens and stuff and things. I don't know what he's going to say.
Is that the slogan?
Stuff and things.
I'm trying to think. So no, wait. In '83, they were the LA Raiders. So Los Angeles has won a Super Bowl.
No, they were the LA Rams. Eric Dickerson
won the Super Bowl.
No, they played the Steelers in the Super Bowl, though.
Well. Eric Dickerson wasn't part of the '79 team. That was Vince Farragut.
Yeah, that was very, very nice. Look at that. Yeah, you know your footballs.
It was Hunter, Jack Youngblood on the end coming around.
Oh, yeah. Broken leg Jack Youngblood, nonetheless.
Yeah.
Nonetheless.
No, I'm sorry. I'm thinking of Fred Dreyer as well. That was Hunter, not Youngblood.
Deacon Jones.
He was on that team,
Demon Deacon Jones was on that team.
But no, so the Rams have been there twice before.
Yeah.
'79 and the famous '01 game with the.
Well, that's St. Louis, of course, but yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, they've been there thrice.
But back to the original. So the '83, the Raiders, I think were the LA Raiders.
Yeah, John Madden's.
So no, Madden was done by then. That was Tom Flores who won in '83 with the Raiders.
Look at this. A regular aficionado.
Back when I cared really deeply about like every game, I watched every game on Sunday.
What made you stop?
Hockey.
Hockey? How could hockey just impede on everything else you do?
When you spend 60 hours a week just immersed in the puck.
Come on.
Sometimes I need I wouldn't mind watching some Netflix every now and then.
Okay, well, what show would you watch?
Well, I just finished up, or actually, I'm finishing up Punisher season 2.
Glow's fantastic.
Yes, it is.
Yes.
Both seasons.
Yes, Glow is
Love
fantastic.
Allison Brie.
Oh my God, she's fantastic. She's phenomenal.
She was great on Community. Never saw her on Mad Men. Loved her on Community. She's wonderful in Glow, too.
Mark Maron also plays the greatest deadbeat ever.
He really does.
Fantastic deadbeat.
And, of course, I walked around my house for weeks after watching 3 seasons of Daredevil going, Vanessa.
I took up smoking because of Mark Maron.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Well, I quit now, but it just looked so cool when he did it. So
the places we go
I
gambling.
air smoke. It's cool to like do this, like to point at somebody like that. Like it makes you look really executive, you know, like when you chew on your glasses. Chew on your glasses real quick. Do it. Yeah. Like, well, you don't look so professional, but I would. So, like when you do that, it just looks like, listen, I'm telling you to pay attention. I like it.
You have to get the rasp going too. Hey, honey.
I can't do that. That just sounds. I don't know what that is. That's Beetlejuice or something. I don't know what you're doing.
That's like truck stop diner 4 a.m.
It's showtime, folks.
Getting your A. All right, where
I don't know where we're
okay, so we went from city to what's the next one here? Oh, here's McVay's.
Oh, there's
age.
you
we already
got
talked
it.
about
Yeah,
it. We did.
McVay.
So we did have that one. Look at that.
Hey.
Will any player take a knee during the national anthem?
Let's not get so political about this.
I'm going to take the over on Trump tweets,
Yeah.
and I'm going to take this one. Yes.
Yeah, I like yes because it's 3-1. Why not? Why not?
Right.
Somebody might do it. Backup safety or somebody, you know, so somebody that doesn't matter.
Again, the world stage, everyone's watching you. Somebody thinks more of themselves than the team. They're doing it, guaranteed.
And maybe they're taking a knee not over protest of police brutality, maybe not over protest of Donald Trump. Maybe it's because, you know, they like ordered something from Amazon and it was too small. And then Amazon wouldn't return it because they missed the 10-day cutoff, 14-day cutoff, or what have you. And now you're stuck with an $80 Saint Laurent shirt, okay? Excuse me, $280 Saint Laurent shirt. Who am I kidding?
Good
and
Lord.
everybody knows that stuff runs 3 sizes too small. So maybe you're protesting that.
Maybe. Or, let me throw this past you.
Okay.
If a player takes a knee, the Trump over is guaranteed.
Oh, well, that's true.
Oh, yeah.
That's definitely
It's all
true.
tied together.
Now, see, they never specify with this either. Well, yeah, I guess they do take a knee, but what if they did like one of those, like, high school yearbook poses like this, like where they were laying on the field like that? Would that count? Technically, you're down on the ground, right? If you're
No.
if your knee
You have to kneel. It's
if your
it's a
knee
political
is
show.
if your knee is sideways, I'm saying, does it have to be directly down? Can your knee be perpendicular?
It's like
Can it
scratching
be
your face like with
Yeah,
middle
yeah,
finger.
yeah, like
No.
that.
If they're gonna kneel, they're gonna do it.
What if somebody lays down?
No.
Technically, they're well. It depends.
What are
which
they
way they're laying.
protesting at that point? Couch potatoes?
Protesting the worm. It's a horrible, overrated dance move. I hate the worm.
Juju is not in the Super Bowl. He would do the.
Ban the worm.
All right, let's see here. Take a knee. Our final prop bet.
Flea flicker.
Flea flicker.
Well, let's see. Tom Brady's already done it. Oh, I don't know, about 12 times this year, including the AFC Championship.
I know, but last year had to leave a little bit of a bad taste. Like, don't do it again.
They're going to do it.
They're going to do it?
It's going to happen. Well, it's not going to be like something absurd. It's going to be like Kansas City. You're just going to hand it off to, you know, White, whoever's going to be in the backfield. You're going to hand it off to him. Boop, throw it back. Brady. Probably incomplete, but
How old is how old is Josh McDaniel? Do we have to mention his age 6 times as well?
no, I don't know how old he is, but no, I don't want to talk about his age. I hope they
the
don't.
flea flicker, if you're going to go McVay, you have to go McDaniel as well.
I guess. flea flicker.
Alrighty, so there's you wanted to go more into some of these prop bets.
I
You
got-
have like a bunch of fake ones too.
You want to do? Okay, I was gonna play a game with you.
All right, let's
I
do
wanna
it like
play a
in
game.
3 minutes. Keep
3
the show-
minutes?
Let's keep the show under 30.
13 minutes it is. Okay, so you ready? Well, we'll bang through these, you know, shotgun style.
Okay.
Here's the first one. Yay or nay? Ready? Will a player be ejected for indecent exposure? Don't laugh like that. It's not that funny. It's not that funny.
What?
It's not that funny.
This isn't a halftime show. Nice sweater, by the way. I'm glad you got the memo.
It comes in red.
I think I want to see the football game when this happens.
Yes or no is what this is. Is it one or is it?
This is a fake prop bet, I hope.
It's a fake.
Okay.
Oh my God. I've been told I ugly laugh, so I don't want to be seen right now. Okay, will
I what you were doing. You're like, there's no audience. There's no studio audience.
Yeah, but the camera's watching me. Okay, YouTube's watching me right now. Will a player be ejected for punching another player?
That'd be fantastic.
Yay or nay?
Nay.
It is a true prop.
Okay, that's a true one.
And it's plus.
I see. We're playing true.
Yes, true or
false.
truth or dare.
Okay.
True or false. Okay, so yes, and it's 4-1 odds that somebody punches somebody else.
Nah, it's way too big. Unless it's game's out of hand.
Now remember, they have to be ejected for that. If they punch and get away with it.
Okay, I'm not taking that bet.
Will the Patriots score in overtime? Yes or no? Is that a fake prop bet or a real one?
That's a real one.
Nope, fake.
What?
No scoring over. It doesn't matter because you would bet on if there is overtime. Will the Patriots score in the first quarter?
That's a real one.
That's a real one.
Okay.
Yes or no? They're both minus 110. Which will last longer? Gladys Knight National Anthem versus Kentucky Derby winner final time. Over 1 minute and 47 seconds.
National Anthem over 147. That's a real bet.
No. But it's a cross sport.
Oh, it's a
Which will last longer? Gladys Knight National Anthem or Kentucky Derby winning final time?
I don't know the Derby winning final time.
It's usually 150. Well,
Okay.
150 was one of the fastest times.
Okay, here's the deal.
Is that real or fake?
That's got to be real.
It's fake. I made it up. So you don't even have to pontificate. It's fake. Secretariat ran the fastest one, by the way, at 159 and 2/5.
Okay.
So there you go.
I would still take the Derby over Gladys Knight.
Because she's going to grandstand.
Oh, every singer is auditioning for their next great role.
Well, Gladys Knight's like 80-something,
and the
isn't she?
flyover, and you need 3.5 minutes. Like, sing the song. Sing the song.
Nobody does it like Whitney.
Sing
All right. You ready?
I'm ready.
Which first beer commercial to air? Is that a real or a fake?
Well, if Mercedes and Hyundai are going, I'll take that as a real one.
It is a realsy. Stella, my favorite choice.
Not the first one.
Is 5-1. Bud
Okay.
Light is minus 105. Budweiser is plus 220. Yes, they're two separate commercials.
I think Budweiser's going to go first.
I think Bud Light because of that stupid king and queen thing. Yeah.
Dilly.
Yes, that nonsense.
I'll take the seasoned mead.
Yes.
Unless Bud Light you'd like to buy me off. In
Okay.
that case, I'll drink a lot of Bud Light.
All right, we're definitely going past 3 minutes here. All right. Okay. Next.
It'd be first for you.
First snack food commercial to air. Real or fake? That was good. Yeah, it did not go over my head. I was just trying to keep it professional here. One of us, he has to.
Fake.
Real.
Real?
Doritos minus 240 versus Pringles plus 160 and combos plus 550.
Don't knock the combo.
I love combos.
Give me a good pretzel pizzeria combo.
Combos doesn't have. They would need a government subsidy of some sort to pull this off, to afford this.
Yeah, that's true. They probably. Yeah, that's a lot of combos.
First porn site commercial. First porn site commercial to air. Pornhub, RedTube, Brazzers, Naughty America. Real or fake?
Fake.
Yeah, that's fake.
CBS got all chippy about some other commercial that mentioned sex or something.
Okay, well, I don't know about all that.
Because after all, when you're being a whore, you have to have family values.
Yeah, behave. I don't know what that's supposed to. I don't know what that's all about.
I'm saying that they're just raking in cash, and morality is very subjective. But
why you touch Stretch Armstrong over there?
that's Rowdy Roddy.
Oh, that's Roddy Piper?
Come on, man, hot Rod.
Oh yeah, okay. Rest in peace, my man.
Absolutely, the patron saint of Pittsburgh sports life.
Yeah, but he was in the greatest movie ever. They Live.
Great movie.
Right. His fight with Keith David in the alley. Okay. Will a fan run onto the field?
No.
That's not a real one?
Real
Real or fake?
That's real.
Yep.
You're not that creative.
Yep, and it's plus 8 to 1.
Yeah, I wouldn't touch that one.
Okay.
A guy might try to jump out of the stands. He's making it about 3 feet before 8 people tackle.
Oh, true. Oh, so true. Will Nicolas Maduro be officially ousted as president of Venezuela by game end? So he has until the game's end. Is that a yay or a nay?
That's a nay.
That's a nay. Nice. Okay, you're getting good. Will Steven Gostkowski's first kickoff result in a touchback? Is that a yay or a nay bet?
That's a nay because, wait, that's a real bet.
It's a real bet, correct.
And Belichick loves to pooch it to the 5.
Yes,
right.
and because of that, no is minus 220. So there you go. Okay.
I knows the footballs.
Will any ball fall off of the tee prior to any kickoff?
No, this is not a bet.
That's not a bet. All right, there's a few more here. You're going to like these ones. Now, they do such thing called cross sports.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
Like,
so
like
you
your
can
Kentucky Derby National Anthem.
Correct, Mundo. Okay.
Quickly, let's roll through
Leicester
this.
City and Manchester United total goals combined versus Patriots sacks. Is that a real bet or a fake bet?
That's a fake bet.
That's a real bet.
That's a real bet?
Yes, and the Patriots sacks are plus 110, so they're saying Leicester City and Man U will score more. Penguins and Maple Leafs goals scored combined versus Rams sacks.
Well, that's a real
real
bet.
No, it's fake.
It's fake.
I made it up.
Fake, 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 fake.
Okay, and then here's will Donald Trump?
No love for the Seinfeld?
Will Donald Trump attend? You betcha, buddy. Will Donald Trump attend the game? Is that a yay or a nay bet?
That's a nay bet.
No, it's a real.
That's a real
thing.
bet?
Yeah, and it's plus 450 if he shows up, minus 850 if he is.
Because a lot of people have to know about this already.
Right.
So, like, how would they bet? Like, people be able to bet, you know.
Well, you're betting $850 to win 100, so obviously the guy's not showing up. Will Hillary Clinton attend the game? Is that a yay or a nay bet?
That's a nay bet.
Correct. Will Kim Jong-un attend the game?
We're good friends. I brought him as my guest. What the hell? Seriously? What is Dennis Rodman playing?
Okay, so that's that.
You
You did a good job with those.
Thank you. I appreciate
You hit like
that.
at least a 70% clip.
I could smell your BS a mile away on some of these. That's just the chair, by the way.
That was lingering from before.
That
wasn't me.
was the last show.
Wasn't me, but I'll get them.
All righty, let's wrap this up. The Gamblin' Man.
Wait, we have to do the Super Bowl picks. I actually have picks.
Okay,
to win.
Does that even matter at this point?
No, actually, the thing you need to know about me is I love basketball and I love horse racing. I could really give a crap about any other sport. Now, of course, I cover hockey, so I'm very, into it, and I get detailed about it. But I do, and I cover the Penguins, and I cover the Steelers, and I do my thing. But I'm probably not going to end up. A prop bet would be, will I end up watching the Super Bowl? And yes would probably be 4 to 1 because I haven't watched the last 3.
Okay.
I mean, I jumped in from time to time, and I bet the last 3 too.
Okay, well, you've been on a hot streak with the betting.
I'm an animal.
You're an animal.
Okay, so we're taking the Rams plus 3.
Rams plus 3.
Rams plus 3, and we're going to go with over 57. Now, remember, over 57, the total here, that is the highest total that's been in any Super Bowl.
Oh, the Patriots defense, yeah, this is...
this is the highest total in the history of the Super Bowl.
But how can you bet against Belichick, who has 2 weeks to neutralize Jared Goff?
Yeah.
Now, I'm not taking it away from Goff, but they're going to so one-dimensionalize the Rams.
I've handled many balls in my life. Remember that? His famous quote about the deflated balls? All right, so it's
that note.
No, it's gonna. I think it's gonna be a shootout. What was it
Yes.
last year?
Well, it
41
has
to
to be for the
33.
Patriots to win.
I think it's going to be for the simple fact that a lot of emphasis, like I was saying before, is going to go into the north-south, stopping the north-south ground game. But I think that both of these teams, once again, we throw play action out there, very multidimensional. You know, they've got a lot of other things up their sleeves.
Right. Just because I think the Patriots will one-dimensionalize the Rams doesn't mean I don't think the Rams can score a boatload of
Look what
points.
the Steelers were able to do against the Patriots. That defense is a shell of what it used to be. They gave up 35 points in the fourth quarter against Kansas City. That's nothing you just patch up overnight.
All right.
Okay.
So you like the Rams in the 3.
And I also have a first half bet.
First half.
LA
attention.
Rams plus 0.5, so plus the hook.
In the first half.
In the first half. So that means it could be tied 24-24. We still win plus 5.
Okay.
But in under 27.5. Under 27.5. These are winners. These are winning bets.
All right. In the words of Bill Murray, in Meatballs, it just doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter.
Why, though?
Because people watch the game for the commercials.
But they're not watching for the...
There are 100 million football fans who couldn't tell you what Tom Brady has done the last 10 years.
All 198 sports books in Nevada, by the way, last year, 158.6 million was the take, the gross take. Now, of course, the take is how much was wagered in total.
It's going to be double that this year because of all the state casinos.
Right.
All righty, we done?
We're done. Fine.
We're done.
Fine. You wrap it up. In the words of Bill Murray, let's go.
Wait, how do I? I'm going to try to. There.
What? What's that? What?
There's Anthony Jaskulski, the gambling man. Check him out on Twitter.
Oh, that's me.
And I go this way over here.
Can I pick it?
And there's me. All right. Let's wrap this up. Hey, thanks, everyone. We'll do the Gambling Man again next week. We'll see how we did on all the prop bets and get into college basketball.
The best.
Pittsburgh Sports Live. Until we do this all again next week, have fun.